Hello everyone, I'm Feishu. So today's video is to share with you the most popular AI assistant OpenClaw. Then it has been implemented locally in my premises. 24 hours of uninterrupted fully automatic operation. He can help me monitor the data of some of my accounts. Then it can also help me generate one operational report per day. And then it will also help me track some of the latest AI hotspots. Then he can even learn some new skills independently every day. That includes crawling some new information. So don't worry, all my deployments this time were on Windows.
Here's a quick sponsor message. This AI API aggregation platform for domestic and international large models lets you access 500 plus AI model APIs at lower cost and with faster integration. Kling v3 is priced at $0.07, and the Nano Banana 2 costs $0.025 per call. Overall pricing is only 20% to 80% of the official rates, with token costs as low as RMB 0.05 per million. It also offers an online playground, so you can freely use text, image, and video models with unlimited concurrency. If a request fails, you'll be refunded. Just click the link in the video description to go directly there. If you want discounts or run into any issues, join our Discord community for prompt support, or add customer service and send the message 6 for one-on-one assistance. Alright, back to the video.
We just need to simply install a virtual environment. It can be used locally. So I will start from a local deployment, and then an option for a large language model. Then there will definitely be a plan for free prostitution. There will also be some paid options. Then I will tell you everything. And then finally some of our fast ones, linkage and some of our training programs. Then at the end, there is an unboxing that I have specially sorted out for you, ready to use framework for a small assistant on GitHub. Then you can do it in one step, implement some of the features I have now. Okay, we officially started a tutorial on OpenClaw. Then there is more content, and the content is longer. We need some patience. So first we need to test ours. Whether the Windows version supports our WSL is very simple. After we enter Windows plus R, after entering this circle command, we can see a version of us. Then I am using Windows 11. There is basically no problem. So if you are Win 10, the recommendation is that the build needs to be larger than 190,412. Of course, some of you may have some installation failures, or some problems with invalid input codes. Then most likely it is your Windows version. Some of the internal files have been corrupted. Then at this time, it is recommended that you update directly to Windows 11. Then check whether our CPU has virtualization. Is it turned on? We click on our performance. There is a CPU in it. Let's take a look. Then it doesn't matter as long as it starts. If not, you can search on Bilibili. There is still a lot of content in this piece. So okay, we are now starting to officially install one of our virtual environments. First we need to open our PowerShell. That is, run as an administrator. Then enter this string of code and copy it. Then at this time it will install our Ubuntu. It takes some time. Let's wait a bit. So what about after the installation is completed? It requires us to register our username. It's very simple. We can just search for transcripts. Remember to be lowercase. Don't have any symbols. Then I said vocal Fisher. Then you need to enter the password. Then it will not be displayed on the password side. You should pay attention. So you need to enter it twice. One time is input, and one is confirmation. Then after the input is completed, our Ubuntu is already installed. Then we need to restart the computer at this time. Okay, after the reboot, we need to install ours, Ubuntu. In fact, Ubuntu will be installed normally, but some people are frustrated by the feedback. It does not install Ubuntu after starting the above WSL. Then just in case we're here, let me show you how if not. So now let's turn on our PowerShell again. If you don't have Ubuntu, if you already have it installed, you don't really need to worry about it. Let's search our net. Then execute the support code here. If not, it will install itself. Like mine already has it, it won't be installed. Then it is very simple for us to finally check whether the installation is successful. We only need to enter and see if it is 2. If it is 2, if it shows yes, it means success. So next we are going to do one of ours. If you set up this piece of the network, if you want to try to make a mirror source setting use domestic, you can do it if you don't need to. Don't worry, the third chapter is mainly one. Then the content of chapter 3 is actually mainly about migration. If you need to migrate to some disks that are not C drive, you need to take a look, and if you don't need to, you don't need to care about it. So in chapter 4, we are mainly about setting up a network. So first we need to create a folder. Then it is recommended that you just download it. After we click here to download, then put it in a folder on our C drive. It's in this folder. Okay, let's put this folder in this. That's fine. So the second step is to do our order. Then turn on our power shield. Then enter this command. This will restart our WSL. After entering it, we need to do a verification. We open our Ubuntu. Then see if our network is correct. OK at this time. OK, let's leave it alone. OK, after we finish that, we continue to open our PowerShell. Then set up our firewall. So first let's copy OK. Then finally check whether it is successful. Then now it has succeeded. And then your words are normal, because after a lot of testing, now there are 3, and normally there is only 1 firewall. Now we are going to enter our Ubuntu, go set up some of our things. Because of Ubuntu, I have a lot of time. We run some scripts. It is the one who needs to enter some passwords. Now let go of this authority for it. Otherwise, when you do something later, it's still more troublesome. So first of all, you need to enter the password at this time. Then we move the keyboard down, and use the up and down keys to roll to the back. He needs to enter a string of ours. Code. So I have just set up a username. You also need input. Here you need to enter your username. This is the string you need to input, the username we just registered. After typing, we are vacant. Then select enter, and then select 100x. Then let's install it briefly. Some gadgets that are one of our basics. Then test OK. Since I have already installed it, there is no problem. Then at this time we are going to start officially installing our OpenPro. So after we copy this layer of code, directly enter, it will start installing our OpenPro and wait a bit. Then this may take some time. Okay, at this time, our OpenCloud has been successfully installed. Then there will be some basic settings on his side. Let's go through it quickly, because I will still set it up for you again. In that case, we might just set them all up first. So before the official operation, let's first choose our large language model, otherwise there is no way to run. Then there are 3 options. One is GLM, one is Alibaba Balian, and the other is planned and flowing. Well, you can all go to Hall anyway. He also had a lot of teeth on his side, so he could haul it like a trajectory. There are many coupons now. Let me take a look at his preliminary. Then if it is like the flow of the machine, a lot of coupons and balances will be given to you. Then you can also go to prostitution for free. And then, as Ali Bailey said, he mainly has a coding one that will give you a 7 yuan 9. Use, then the original seems to be 40. But I only recommend that you use it for a month. Just 1 month. So JYM, after you click on it, it should be a 7-day coding one to use. This one is also very easy to use. You can, to use. Then it is recommended that you make a choice between JOM or KMI. So currently I am still using JOM because it is. It's faster, because KP can actually do it, but it's too slow. Now the feedback message, well, you can all do it. You can use these links yourself. Then our side provides a deployment plan for Alibaba Baichain. Because of Alibaba's Balian, it can mobilize many models in it. Possibly, but we have no options in OpenPro. So you need to deploy it yourself. So first of all, let's start with an initialization wizard. It is that we set up our model. So here we enter this piece of content. So okay, if you just open it up and this problem arises, that is, if you enter the code and there is no response, the input will not be found. Then I also wrote a code here, because there is a high probability that it is not set to the global environment. That code input caused us to have no feedback. You can enter it, and then verify it. Basically copy this in. Then enter it, and you're good to go. At the moment I have solved it now. We are officially starting now. Then type OpenClaw. Let's start with a basic model and a setup. Then select the logo, and then select the model. Then I used a simple large model, and because I have that coding, I chose this one. So if you are registering for the first time, it should also give 7 days of coding. So basically you should choose this as well. Then we choose the input API and wait a bit. copy it, then enter, and then we select JYM5. Then select continue. So let's test if there is a problem. OpenClaw pushes. Okay, at this time, our OpenCloud has already been deployed. So now let's solve another problem first. It is our expansion problem. Another problem is our speed. Wait a minute. Okay, normally, you just need to talk to him. I need to open the web page. And with a full link to the token, he will output you a complete one. Then we can open it after entering. After opening it, basically all our chat history is here. So why do we want this thing? In fact, at the core, do we need this token for Guangguan? Because it requires us to expand our one. One of the lobsters is a control over the web page. So first of all, we must have failed to click now, right? We need to set it up. Then I actually put this link here. After you open it yourself, you only need to install it yourself. New expansion is fine. Well, you can install it yourself. So if we are normal, have you seen this option here? This is wrong. Because the token of our gateway has not yet been entered. So let's copy our gateway token. Then enter it and OK at this time. Then let's test if it's in ARM mode. Okay, that's right. It's very simple. Let's type it with it. Help me open the Baidu web page. Okay, do you see it? Our Baidu web page has already been opened. Our extension is already installed. This one is very useful, because when we were doing something crawling in the later stage, this thing is very useful. Then the second step is to touch our flying book. So first let's open back to our side. There are a lot of miscellaneous contents here. In fact, you don't have to worry about it. The most important thing is that we return to the side of a flying book. On your side, I will sort out a lot of errors. If you encounter it, you can use it, so normally, you can't actually meet it. I'll move this forward a little. You may feel too far away. Then let's start making our rapid connection now. So back to our OpenClaw. We enter this code. There was just a set that. This code for the API. So here, we choose channels, which are channels, that is chat. We choose a flying book, so after choosing, we first download it. Because if you use it for the first time, we definitely don't have this folder. So after downloading, it will ask you for some API stuff and password. Right, he will have nothing to do with you asking for this, and we have left a link here. We can just open it. After opening, we chose our developer backend, and I've created a lot here. We don't care about him. I'll build a new one. After creating it, we just need to add our bot and that's it. After adding the bot, we need to manage our own permissions. We import the ability to import a batch. This side is actually left behind, because this is also some of the things made by some big guys. We can just copy it in. Then basically everything is done. This section can be edited with permissions. Otherwise, you still have a lot of content to order. Wait a moment to make sure that the OK part will be done for the time being. Let's publish it first, create a version, and select 1.0.0. After doing this step, we need to do another function. It is to take this of ours. Apid copy the past. It will then let you enter a password. That is, this thing is copied, and then we choose China. Then select the second one, and then select Done. We select a No here, and then select Continue. So if we are here, let's go back to our speed. There are a few other things that need to be done. First, events and callbacks. We need to set up a long connection. Okay. After setting up the long connection, we need to add some events. Then in the message group, it is recommended that everyone choose it, because we are not sure which ones will be used sometimes. Then it should be 15 events. It's relatively fast for everyone to lock this, so it's all round to add. So after adding, let's move on to creating a new version. Then this side should already be fine. Let's open our app. Let's take a look at the capabilities now. Let's do a test. Okay, he sent us this string of authorization codes. So back to our waste numbers. I also wrote here in my record. If he writes this string of things, we need to copy it in OpenCode. Then this string of numbers here needs to be changed. Change it to this string of numbers that we just sent us. Okay, let's do another test. Okay, normal. Once you have done this, you have basically succeeded. Just now I had some issues and repaired a bit. Then basically after pairing, it can be revealed normally. Because we have already set all the permissions here. So in general, there will be no special problems. Then the next step we do is to learn ability. Then the last step is to do a learning of our abilities. So this is actually a plain framework. This gate was also completed by my little assistant. So basically it takes some of the framework libraries I'm currently using. Basically, they are all introduced. And like the model pool, it will have a classification, just like we do at high speeds. We use a 4.7. Then the long text will use a GRO mod, and in a visual case, we use a 4.6v. We can switch freely, and have some time and some arrangements. How about it? But your content is relative. It is still more set for me to use, because many of them are creative things. So this piece of learning, you can let it adjust it automatically. It becomes some of the abilities you need. Then the main core competencies are here. He will learn and improve on his own. There are also maintenance things, but when you use it for the first time, depending on your JOM capabilities and some initial configurations, he may not be that smart. So, OpenPro is like this. You need to use it constantly. Let it keep iterating. It will become stronger. So if you use it, it's actually very simple. After we copy the link, just throw it at it. Tell it directly to learn in detail. The content in this article becomes your ability, and then runs exactly according to the framework. Okay, he has already mastered it at this time, because he has a lot of content. He needs to run for a long time. You prepare your own first. Sorry, my own one is arguing. Then he will run a lot, and then he will learn something. Then maybe because there is still some of my content at the bottom of it. So you need to let him change it, just don't let him learn. You can let him learn this according to your own content. Then you have to keep calling him when the time comes. Because the first time you used his words, his memories are actually very shallow and not deep enough. You have to keep reminding him, say for 30 minutes, has he been checked? If not, remind him to ask him why he didn't do it. So after a few times, he can basically follow this law completely. This includes learning a new skill every hour of the day. This piece of content, you have to keep reminding him. After going through 5 or 6 rounds, it will slowly enter a cyclical state. Then you can make a targeted upgrade based on your own ideas. Then the lobster is basically slowly raised. Okay, so the main thing is to make one for everyone. A start of the foundation, because it is so convenient, you start using it. Otherwise, if you simply explore it yourself, it will actually be more time consuming. Because there are many get abilities here, okay. Then this video is longer, and there are more things. So finally, let me show you one of the results of my Feishu training. So for now, it has basically entered a stage of fully automated learning. He will use some of the skills I have learned. Then continue to summarize those skills on the basis of what you have learned. Then proceed to generate new skills. We can take a look at some of the results he generates. Right. So he's basically slowly done now. It really realizes an automated process. Then it will automatically crawl some information. Then believe that after a week, you will only need a week. It is during this week that you must remind him more. Then this set is the one I have prepared for you. A full set of OpenClaw deployments from 0 to 1. So from the detailed deployment at the beginning to the use of Feishu. Then to the choice of our agents. And then to the complete whole process of training. Then I hope it can help everyone who wants to use AI to improve efficiency. So if this video was helpful to you, I hope you can like, collect and follow. I will share more in-depth tutorials on updated AI tools in the future. Then I will continue to summarize OpenClaw, some more advanced optimization gameplay. For example, the more novel 3D is now. For example, he has all kinds of lobsters in a house. Truly devisualize and play. There are also some manipulations of multi-agents. For example, having a conversation on Telegram. I'm actually trying these things slowly. So during the deployment process, if you encounter some problems, you can also leave a message in the comment area. I will see that I will reply in time. See you in the next video.